tonight to my new YouTube channel. Welcome to Sam Porozok's Talkbox. This is my brand new virtual comedy club where I will be hosting stand-up, at least until the end of the pandemic. We'll see how it goes. But first let me say Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. So glad you could be here. No, there's lots of other places you could be than on my channel, but I really appreciate it. And I think I speak for a lot of people when I say this has not been a great year for romance, weirdly enough. You know, the pandemic has made it very hard to meet people, so unless you were in a long-term relationship before this, it's been a little bit tougher. But that's totally okay. But to kind of give you some perspective on, you know, how long it's been since I had anything exciting happening, you know, like freshman year, I think I had this kind of a sixth sense where I would wake up that day and I would kind of get this feeling like I should clean my room because I think I'm going to have a woman over later. You know, whether that's just a friend or a date or whatever, it doesn't matter. But, and so I would clean up, it'd be nice and neat and tidy, and you know, 9 out of 10 times I was right. And so that was a fun little party trick I had. But needless to say, it has been a very, very long time since my room has been cleaned. But that's totally okay, you know, the pandemic has made me learn a lot about myself. I'm a lot happier with being on my own, but I think that my subconscious hasn't really caught up with that yet because I've been having a lot of weird dreams lately about going on dates with friends. And you know, the first time it happened, I was a little bit worried. I said, oh no, do I secretly have a crush on this person? You know, is my brain trying to tell me something I don't already know? But then by the fourth or fifth time, and it was always a different person and always a different theme and really no connecting ideas, I started to get the feeling that it was just kind of my subconscious trying to snap me out of it and go like, hey, remember this? Remember dating? Remember women? Come on, do something, anything for the love of God, please. So that has been a little bit weird, but that's totally okay. You know, I'm just getting used to it. And in fact, I really like this trend in recent years of Valentine's Day being a little less for, you know, romantic partners and a little bit more for your friends and the people that you do love, even if that's platonic, because you've seen a lot of like Palentine's Day stuff, Galentine's Day, Valentine's Day, and I really like that idea. But it's also kind of funny to me because it's just so counterintuitive to the original idea of the holiday. You know, it's like, I'm not in love with anyone right now, so I'm going to spend time with my other single friends. And I feel like that would kind of be like, for Earth Day, hanging out with oil executives, or for Christmas, hanging out with orphans. You know, it's just kind of, it's a different concept. Now speaking of oil executives, and really anyone else with a semblance of a stable future, I recently heard this song by Fitz and the Tantrums called, I believe it's Mama Didn't Raise No Fool, and one of the lyrics that I really like and kind of jumped out to me, and in fact I'll play a clip of it here if YouTube doesn't copyright strike me, so we'll see. It sounds like this.
You only love me for my bank account, baby.
That's right, they have the lyric, you only want me for my bank account, baby. And that is such a foreign idea to me, because I don't think I'm ever going to be in a place financially where anyone's going to want me for my money instead of who I am as a person. I would love to be at the point of financial stability where I'm not sure if someone's into me or my bank account. I would also accept I only want you for your body, I only want you for your stable career, or anything else that would put me farther ahead than I am currently at. And, you know, backpedaling a little bit to Valentine's Day, I think there's a lot of weird stuff about Valentine's Day that we just kind of let slide. You know, a lot of cultural ideas and traditions, and I think they're a little bit weird. So for instance, you know, you give people candy on Valentine's Day, roses, all that good stuff. But there's also the infamous box of chocolates. You know, it's always, they come in a heart-shaped box. But I think it's almost always without fail, you're going to have 50% of them are going to be these delicious, fantastic little gourmet chocolates, and then the other half are going to be these disgusting ones that no one wants, that the chocolate companies are just trying to pawn off on us until they're all out of raspberry chocolates. And it's just, you know, you can't even avoid them, because on the backs of these boxes, they always have like the little guides on what is what, but they always look exactly like each other. There's always at least 2 duplicates per box. So, you know, it's like on the one hand, This one is a circular-shaped milk chocolate-filled chocolate. And on the other hand, you bite into this squished oval-shaped chocolate and you get the orange goop from Nickelodeon. Or, this is a pentagram-shaped chocolate. Pentagram, that's not what I was going for. I was going to say pentagon. A little less devilish there. You've got a pentagon-shaped chocolate, and this one's nice. It's got some nougat in it, maybe some nuts, some crunchy stuff. And then this one is hexagon-shaped, and we put some raw chicken in it. or like this one is heart-shaped, and it's got caramel. It's delicious. It's going to melt on your mouth and melt on your tongue. And this one is upside-down spade, and it is full of live bees when you bite into it. And that's a fun little surprise that nobody wants, but you can never tell them apart. You always get stuck with half of these gross chocolates, and I think it's time we did something about it. Another thing that I think is very weird about Valentine's Day is the mascot. I know it's just kind of a cultural idea that kind of snowballed and gained more little flavor and different ideas as it went. But, for other holidays, it makes sense. We've got, for Christmas, you've got a jolly old man who gives kids presents. Or for Easter, you've got this cute little rabbit, and he goes and he delivers chocolate and candy and colored eggs to people. And then somewhere in some boardroom, an executive said, you know what Valentine's Day needs as their mascot? It needs a baby with a tactical assault weapon that he uses to shoot people with. I mean, that's just crazy. I don't know who okayed that. Valentine's Day is just so weird, you guys. So that about wraps up my set. That's been my 5 minutes. Thank you all so much. I hope to see you all back here pretty soon. Keep an eye out. We're going to be doing lots more stuff, and hopefully next time I'll have some friends with me. So have a great night, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day.